Okay, I hope that there's audio here. I really do. So I've been really bad at recording, but I made this. I did this, and I feel really proud of myself, is basically what I'm trying to say. Because, excuse me? Like, I've never made an animal like crocheting, like ever. I've only made like blankets and scarves and stuff like that. So to make something like this, I just feel really proud. I am missing a nose, but like I just don't have the embroidery yarn, not yarn. You know what I mean though. Anyway, I don't have that right now, and I don't want to buy a whole bunch from Amazon or whatever. I need to go to Michael's. I just haven't gone because there's not one close to me. But maybe this weekend, maybe. But anyway, this is a birthday gift to my mom because 15 years ago, when I don't know how it started. I really don't know how it started, but basically, we're like, when you turn 50, we're gonna get you a chinchilla. And she was like, ew, those are ugly. No, thank you. And I was like, watch, mom, watch. And so she's turning 50 this year. And it's not old, mom. Don't feel bad about that. It's fine. Anyway, and I can't get her a chinchilla because she has 4 cats. And it just doesn't sound like a good thing. I also don't know if they're actually legal in California. Like, if you could have them. I don't know anything. I didn't do the research. But anyway, I made this instead, and I hope that she likes it. And it made me just feel really proud and accomplished. And like, it's just nice to have a hobby that isn't digital. You know, like I play video games. Obviously, you guys know that, and I draw digitally. But I don't, or I haven't made anything like this in a long time, and it's kind of become my personality a little bit low key because I have a bunch of fucking YouTube videos that are like, hey, look what you can do. Oh, look at what I'm doing here with my crochet, crochet, crochet. And I'm like, oh, I can do so much. You know what I mean? Like, I could make so much, is basically what I'm trying to say. Like, I was like, oh my God, I can make my own tank tops. I could, I don't know, make a shirt or sweater. That sounds really hard, but I could. I could. I could make a skirt. I don't fucking know. And then my brain just started like thinking more in terms of like individuality and how there's like a lack of it recently. And I actually haven't bought clothes and I don't know how long. Like, I'll buy like a jacket here and there or whatever, but like a full on like wardrobe. I think I've been wearing the same clothes for, I don't know. I actually have some pieces from like high school still. And I'm okay with that, you know, because I don't need them. And I guess my brain, my point is that I was just thinking about how a lot of people look the same and are lacking individuality and crocheting and sewing. I don't have any plans to sew whatsoever, but like that helps with individuality and not looking at everyone else. And I think I kind of, I wouldn't say prioritize it, but like I like how I look. I like my hair. I like my skin. I like my features. Like, I have no desire whatsoever I've ever thought about, Botox or, changing my face or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, when I was younger, I definitely was like, dude, I wish I was lighter skin. I wish I didn't have curly hair. I didn't like my features, but as I grew older, I was like, bro, this is fucking sick. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm proud more, and I guess I've just learned to love myself a little more. And not to say that if you get these procedures, you don't love yourself. You don't want to look better. But like, I don't know. I'm just a girly who probably honestly is just poor as well. I can't afford. I don't prioritize. A lot of beauty things. Um, and not to say that I won't buy like a mascara here or there or a lip liner, whatever. But I don't know. I've never, I guess, followed trends like that. Does that make sense? I think now that I'm approaching 30, I'm definitely more like I'm gonna do my own thing. I like where I'm at, or if I don't like where I'm at, I put the work into, well, I don't know, working out or you know deep conditioning my hair some more because I am trying to grow her out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually really bored of my hair though, and I kind of want to dye it, but then that sounds like a lot of work. I don't know. Very low maintenance, I guess. But yeah, yeah. My main point is I'm proud of this, and you might see some more crocheting stuff. I don't know. We'll see where it goes, but I had fun, and I hope my mom loves it. I really do. Um, but yeah, hopefully the audio fucking worked because I feel like it's very hit or miss. Like, there's no little bar like there usually is that tells me that I'm talking, and I'm scared I'm not talking, and I talked. I just yapped like so much right now, and I'll be a little hard if it's not there. Um, I guess if anything, I hope I remember my thoughts and I'll voice over it. I actually haven't done any voiceovers for vlogs, which is probably really easy, but again, I just haven't done it. Like, I know what I need to do, I just don't do it. And that's on me. That's on me. I'll accountability. Hands up, I'll get there one day. One day. Other things I've been working on, a lot of sticker stuff, a lot of behind the scenes in terms of like building my website and or trying to figure out my website things, and it stresses me out. The tax stuff 100% stressed me the fuck out, and I am like, do I just not do this? Do I quit? Do I There's like no videos about it, and I get it because I wouldn't want to like solicit like, hey, do this and give bad tax advice. I get that, but I feel like we all have this problem, and there's just nothing on it, and it kind of sucks. So, I'm just going to wing it, obviously. I was going to do Kofi, but Kofi had something about I had to set up individual sales tax, and I got stressed out. And then I was like, you know what? Actually, I have Fourth Wall, which is what I use for like my merch, which does drop shipping for my, streaming stuff, whatever. But they have another section where you could ship out your own products. And I was like, okay, I don't got to pay for listings. One, that's sick. Two, you know, they handle all the tax stuff for me. So I was like, oh, that's nice as well. Um, I do today need to weigh all my stickers just to set the shipping prices and whatnot. And I am kind of concerned if I do have to ship outside of the US, but we'll cross that bridge when it happens. We will cross that bridge later. Um, yeah, so I was doing a bunch of website design stuff basically, and I plan on doing like membership type of things as well. But then I hit another roadblock because usually people have like their own little discords to like talk and be a community and da 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 da. I hate setting up Discord. I hate fiddling in the settings of Discord. Like, it is one of my biggest pains and has been one of my biggest pains for so long. Like, I have a Discord right now for my gaming stuff, but like, I didn't set most of that up. Somebody in my community was like, hey, you need help? And I was like, fuck yeah, I do. And they helped me out, and they actually haven't been in the stream for a while because they're in school, and I'm actually a little hurt. But I hope they're doing well. But like, I would 100% enjoy their help and would appreciate it right now. And so, I spent a lot of yesterday watching a lot of videos and reading a bunch of articles and trying to figure out how to set up Discord in the sense of like, security and permissions and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But it's okay. It'll be worth it. That's what I keep telling myself. It'll be worth it. Will it though? I don't know. I wish I could just like make things and not have to deal with the business stuff. Or like I had money to pay someone to do the business stuff. Like I don't know. And then I just sit here like maybe I'm supposed to not do this then. Maybe I have skills in terms of like designing and managing social media. Do I go work for someone else? I mean, I already work for someone else right now, but like do another job that works for someone else? And then just like, stickers and crocheting is just like a hobby I have. Just I don't fucking know. I don't know. Sorry, I have a lot of thoughts recently about just money because I'm trying to pay off my debts. Um, which I think everyone is. Well, not everybody, but being an adult's hard. but I do enjoy it, you know? I love the freedoms of me going to bed at like 7, 8 in the morning, waking up at like, I don't know, 1, 2, and, you know, being able to decide what I want to do with my life. It's scary, but it's a privilege, and I love it. You know, I really do. Anyway, I think I've ranted quite enough right now. I usually don't rant like this, at least not on camera. Um, I think I might just start kind of uploading like this as well, just like raw thoughts, rants, whatever. You know, we'll see how that goes. I really hope this recorded though. I really hope this recorded. Anyway, I'll bother you later. Goodbye.